Hello everyone, welcome back to another video of Acme Gaming. Sorry, let's go put this. So let's try to wait. Put this there. Okay, one second. I'm about to. I think I'll be ready, but nope, I'm not. Okay, let's just put it there. It's there. People wondering when I started first playing. Oh, whoops! I meant to put down this. People wondering when I first started playing Grounded. I first started playing Grounded, which I first started playing it during early access, which I got this. Well, I got that. I first started I first started playing Grounded when I was actually I started playing it back in 2021, and I actually started playing it. I played it 3 days after. Started playing it 3 days after I believe, yeah, 3 days after the Shroom and Doom update came out, which was the update which added the Broodmother boss. It also added the whole like Shroom building, mushroom building, which bricks. And that was in the day I started playing was February 3rd. Though I bought the game on like February 2nd, I believe. And then I've been playing this game ever since, and I've loved it. And I've been watching it since 2021, I mean 2020, which I think it's the same year it came out. I think it's when it first started kind of development. Well, not it came out. I mean, so yeah, playing it since then. Oh, whoops! I didn't know my. But yeah. And like I was saying, I love this game, and I recommend if you watch like these videos, I recommend trying this game out since it's really good. And it's going to be sad when someone people. I always get a little sad when these people say it's going to die because all games die, and it just makes it sad since this game's such a good game. It's really good. I like to tell you something. With every update, it's gotten better, especially with certain things, and also like with the whole like story. I used to think when I first started playing it, or when I first started worrying about it, I was wondering who was going to be the Watcher, which isn't like an old it was like an old story. It was an old story build, which I think eventually got scrapped. There's also the whole Blueberry lab, which had the whole Blueberry with like Latif for Latif, which was an interesting thing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I doubt you would, since it's probably no since the game this was back in this was back a few years ago. Like I said, 2021. And let me tell you something. Since I first started playing this game, I've loved it. This is a game which I'm always coming back to, no matter what. And I'm going to be starting pushing a bunch of videos on this game because, well, soon there's going to be a new update, and I want to be able to quickly. And I'm assuming that's probably only a bit later in the game, and I want to assume as soon as possible be able to show it without having to go into my first save. Because this is my first save. This is my second save. My first save was created again 2021 February 3rd. Yep. Yep. But yeah, in this video, I'm not watching. You know something? Why am I not wearing armor? I should go get some armor. Yep, I started playing the game. When the Mint Mace was actually called the Mint Mallet. I think the name Mint Mallet I'm gonna put up the image of the Mint Mace on the screen right now. You should be able to see right here. I can't show it because I haven't watched it yet. But I seriously think Mint Mace was a better name to effective. I mean Mint Mallet because on the screen you guys can see I will show it. I'll show it and see, and I'll also put an image right there between the Mint Mace. And then over something right there, an actual mace. Let me tell you something. I feel like it would be better. I do think Mint Mallet was a better name for it. Though that I also started. I was there for when Quartz I respawned, and also where instead of using what the heck, where instead of using the marble to upgrade your buildings, to upgrade your armor, you instead use this whole like special
Disturb the mites and they'll bite.
like well you'd use like this whole like grub, well actually grub plating, then oh come on. You use this whole you use scrub plating, then you went on to berry playing, and I think we then also have like pupa plating for a little bit. Though I do think I believe the image for the grub plating image was recycled for the solidifier I believe. Yeah, I remember when that recycling. For anybody who does like anybody that's played this game, I recommend playing it since it's good. And I think, and heck, I believe it's even coming to like PlayStation and also Nintendo. So if you don't have an Xbox or a PC, you just have to wait until then. Just waiting for that update. Well, though I guarantee you, if you're playing it on Nintendo Switch, it's probably not that great. Though, Switchy. And PlayStation, I don't know. I don't have a PlayStation. I play this game on PC, and also a bunch of people play. Also, a bunch of friends play on Xbox. Yeah. Now, where's the last burgle chip? That's a missing one. That's another missing. That's the stump one. That other one's going. Oh, I did not like getting the stump one. Oh right, we gotta get that over there. Right, we gotta get that one. But first, I'm gonna get some armor, and I really should go find my armor. I'm gonna hope that we just have like some. Well, I know I have ant armor. Let's see. Okay, B. Ant. I'm going to wait. Do I have the? We're going to work on get. I'm going to work on getting the lay bug armor since I remember when I first played this game. This lay bug armor was like the greatest armor at the game at the time I first started playing the game. Oh, how time flies and how memories go by. And I also remember the smoothie station was a lot smaller and a lot different. Heck, there's like this thing where you make your own smoothies, and you can also use like the memorized one. Yep. Heck, I even remember when they were going to swap out the rad rocks with the quartzite, but then you see that quartzite may come back, and that's honestly my favorite image since besides from this one. Since I think the quartzite sounds better, and I think this thing's cooler. If you're wondering, yeah, I am going to. So yeah, if you're wondering, I'm going to be pushing a bunch of like grounded videos for a bit, trying to like get there. Though I probably should again, like, I probably should go like quickly go and start getting the. Should at least have like some armor. I'm only just gonna like wear this armor. I also got the whole. Yep. Okay. Yep.
A little safer.
I'm gonna at least be wearing like this armor until I can go and get some. Until I can get enough like berry leather, and then lay-by parts to get the whole lay-by armor. Since I'm still gonna say that armor is probably still good. I'm not fully sure if it's still good, right? If it's still that good. Well, actually, I think if I block, I heal a bit. I think that's how it works now. Well, actually, I never really fully understand how it works. Not to mention, I've never really blocked. I should have grabbed it. I'll use this. I'll use this since I probably should use like. And here's a little, here's a little, here's a little, here's a, die, die. I need to come back there with that, since that hole right there is,
Taking a look.
right there, that crack leads into like a hole, which has like the best spot for farming, grubs. I mean, not grubs, but larvae, because since you now need larvae for the whetstones. Yep. But yeah, I'm just gonna say, I keep saying this, but alright, how many times am I gonna say it? I really love this game, and I'm just gonna, I'm probably never gonna stop playing this game, even when. Yep. But yeah, also here's a little sign for everybody who plays this game. If you see like a weird rock which kind of like fits an opening, chance that could either be that might be possibility be that's a new spot, like underground spot are coming up. Since I've noticed with this game, whenever there's like an underground bit and like there's like and you go in the area, there's sometimes a hole. There's sometimes like a little rock covering up a hole. That kind of thing. I've also seen the whole ground truth. I also seen people studying the whole videos and noticing that I believe in the grounded upscene in the trailer video for 1.4. I believe one of the characters is holding. I'm gonna put probably an image of it. I believe the character's name is Hoops Iron Flavor. I believe that's the character holding it. It may be Widow. I believe it's one. It's one of those two because they're holding what? Now I'm talking about the Saiyan one, not the showing off the Nintendo one. So I believe and also the PlayStation one. I think that one has, or maybe they're different. I can't remember. One of the trailer videos for 1.4 has.
I could keep that aphid as a pet.
Has the Salting Morning Star as being holding hand, and then the other one, the one I'm referring to, has what looks to be the fire ant scepter. And honestly, I'm kind of excited for that since I love the summon. I love the summon in this game, and I personally always thought that I like the ability of summons. I've always thought that the grounded summons are a bit weak. No, I thought they could be a bit better, but I understand I just kind of understand. But though I do think they did pretty well with I believe the Wasp Queen boss is the boss, which allows you to summon your own wasps as minions. And I kind of like that, and it kind of gives me though will I ever know I use that? Probably not, because I hate wasps in real life and in this game. Ah, crap. I forgot to put daylight on it. God, it's been only a few days since the last. I don't even have a daylight on me. Gee. Okay. I'm just gonna say this right now. I know I probably say this, I know I've probably been saying this a lot, but I recommend any person, if you like this video or this what you see in this game, I recommend you play it. Also because it is such a good game. I also am just saying this. Earlier today, I watched this whole video of comparing Grounded now, watching the videos comparing 2023 Grounded to 2020, and like I was saying, this nostalgia I got from that. And also, I saw one person commenting on how the mid maze was back then called the Mint Mao, and also how it used to be like the strongest weapon. That was back before the whole. That was back before the like whole like building.
How'd it go?
I mean the upbringing, and that was also before the Broodmar's Club was put in, and then of course that was also before the elemental stuff. Since the elemental stuff only, I think that came in with the sandbox update. Which at the time I thought at the time of the first one that update came out, like you didn't have this whole like creature cards, which made me think that the antlions in which you find in the sandbox were weak to which made me think they're weak to fresh, because well I thought since they're found in a hot area they would be weak to fresh, but nope, turns out they're weak to salty. And I didn't know that until very on, until I noticed it, or well, I heard it in like a video I was watching, or yeah, I was in a video I was watching, and then I was fully confirmed when I checked the wiki. Actually, no, not the wiki. I mean, when the cards were fully added. Like I was saying, these cards really do help with like strategizing. Wait, just a minute. Wait. No, that's the no. Sorry, I swear I have. Do I have an effect? What the heck? No. I could have sworn I just saw the infected wolf spider. That's a real one. Ooh. Huh. That's. Now I'm confused. Cause what is? Okay, well, yeah. Back when I first started playing the game. But then again, I started playing after when the Stream of Doom up came out, which then made the Broodmar's Club the club of the Broodmar, which was the strongest. And that was also back when there was only like the Broodmar's helmets. Yep. And then the club. And then I think the next boss add-in was the I'm not gonna say any like boss it's like relative to story, which means the two special bosses.
Oh, that guy's got allergies.
I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm also not gonna talk about any area related to story. Now I talk about areas that were like one part of the story, but probably not anymore. Like say the Watchers area. People who don't know, there's kind of like there's at one point in this game there's a whole like idea like there's a whole, I think it's a whole achievement finding like the Watcher's hideout, which is very interesting. And I think a bunch of I think it was like a bunch at one point when I first started this, there's like a bunch of videos and thumbnails saying the Watcher and like trying to find out a story. And it was really interesting. Yep. And just for eventually the story of rewritten to where the Watcher is no more. Well, technically still around with the one dude. Well, Wendell Tully was paranoid of that Watcher. I think he had something else, the voice line. I don't really remember. But yeah, I was also watching today a bunch of bugs and one creature which didn't get put into the game. That one creature I'm referring to would be the lizard. The lizard essentially be like a beard. I think it's like a bearded dragon. I think I'm saying it bearded. I don't know. And then also on one creature I'm happy kind of doing in the game because I also actually not really why did I say that? I mean, I also was looking at like old footage, like the first kind of like old like teaser for Grounded, and the first early version of Grounded, like this trailer saw, was wow. Now that actually I realistic spiders, and God, now that was kind of terrifying to me. Maybe had to the reason why I'm okay with these spiders in this game. Wait, did they like? Oh, that's just. It's why I'm okay with the spiders in this game is because they're a bit cartoony. That's where they are. Don't start my they don't act my arachnophobia. The one I saw in that trailer. Another thing. I'm not a fan of spiders, which is the only reason I have arachnophobia. I'm okay with summer. I also don't want to get many insects at all. Yeah. But yeah, right. But yeah, that whole video. And then of course I also learned that a Huntsman Spire is about to was going to put in the game at one point. Huntsman Spire is basically very big. That's all I'm saying. Cause I don't want to trigger any memories of me of any thoughts, as then I won't be. Then probably won't be able to sleep because I'll be terrified. And that's just me being me. That's not the game. It's just me being me. You know, looking at a real image of the game, of the spider. Chances are actually got put in the game. It'd be a bit more like kind of like Goofy, I would say. I'm not saying this game's goofy. It is detailed in some areas, but I'm just saying, and some it makes the whole like it makes the spiders in this game seem less intimidating, which I always like. I always like it when games are make like certain creatures like detailed but not detailed, and that's where they spark like fully fear. Well, that's for me. For some people, their arachnophobia probably has them enabled arachnophobia mode, but for me, it's not strong enough for me to be turned that on.
Feel a little less squishy now.
Okay. Yeah. And I may seem like I'm going off on a tangent here, but I may be going off on a tangent, but that's only because, well, this game is just. Excuse me. Well, I didn't really burp right, so I closed my mouth and burped. Yeah. Seriously? Okay, I thought you were gonna do a jump attack. But yeah, this game is a really good game, and I recommend it. This is a really good game. I know I keep saying that, but what I saying? What? Oh right, yeah. Oh, I thought it was going to. Oh right. Huh? I can only use once. Use once. Alright, I just realized. Alright, because Dandelion Tusk now we only use like once as the fire in, as opposed to the Flowy Dandelion Tusk, which is a rarer version of it, which can be used infinite times. Yep. I also remember when I get like Glider Bar in this game, which is there for a long time, which was essentially like where the Dandelion Tusk has durability, and then they eventually added in the Dandelion Fully Tough, which would just be like just last longer, and then that one eventually became like the one that would never wear down. Well, I mean, can be used more than once, like infinite times, I believe. Yeah. But yeah, that's all for this video. I know this video is a bit short and a bit like small, but I just want to like talk about this game and how I'm going to make a bunch of videos about it, and also how much I love this game and how it's just a good game. I recommend everyone trying it. It's really good. And yeah, I'm not sponsored by this by the people who made this game. Obsidian Entertainment, I believe. I'm not sponsored by